any other high school game during the season. You know what I mean?
I noticed you said that you knew him since you were young, and I think I remember your mom posting a picture of you and him, and you guys were tweeting and saying you were like 1 year older, or something at the time. What's that relationship like? How's that relationship been established?
Well, that relationship was established between like my aunt and his uncle. They used to like date, and so we used to hang out when we were little. But I would say we're just like really tight. You know what I mean? So like we're all roommates. Me, Luke, Darion, Jacoby. So I would say it's a good relationship, and it's cool that we both could be at the same place too.
Appreciate
Mike
it.
Jordan was the exception. He started as a true freshman, but it's very, very rare. What are your thoughts about that possibility? There are a couple spots open.
I think it's very possible, but again, like for me to play as a freshman, as a true freshman, I just have to put the work in. I have to impress the coaches and impress the older guys. I got to prove that I'm there physically and mentally, and I got the work ethic to do it. You know what I mean? Because they have to trust me. They have to trust me with the Ohio State's offense as a freshman, and that's a lot. And I know I can do it, and I want to do it. I'm going to put in the work to do it. But again, it's all based on what I put on film or what I do in front of them. So again, I feel like it's all on me and what I want to do with this spring.
I've seen the clips of you just mauling guys in the field. They're down, but you're just still blocking them. Describe your mentality on the field.
My mentality on the field is, and I got this from Coach T, who was my strength coach at St. X, and I work with him at Run By You, still down in Cincinnati. But it's I want to be as advertised. I wanted people like you guys to come to the game and to walk away and be like, man, Paris is a real deal. Not, oh, he's overrated, he's this, he's that, but man, he is the real deal. I don't want to line up against him. So my thing was I wanted to take away the defensive lineman's will to keep lining up against me. I wanted them to go to their coach like it's not worth it anymore. So I feel like that was my thing. It was a challenge, person I was going against to see, how much do you like football? So that was my thing. That I guess I was taught by Coach T, just having that mentality of really just finishing my opponents to the whistle. If the whistle's not blown, I'm not going to stop just because somebody's down. I wouldn't expect them to do that to me. You know what I mean? So.
Did you see that? Opponents kind of lose their will to play against you?
Oh, I saw all the time. Yeah, I saw that all the time. And it's a great feeling. People, I guess people feel like since people say, oh, you've made it, you can relax, you have scholarships. But I feel like for me, I feel like I had to turn it up a notch in order to get scholarships, and then I had to turn it up a notch because now I was representing all the schools that offered me, and then once I committed, I'm a representation of Ohio State. So I feel like I had no room just to take reps off. Did
opponents ever say anything to you? You're just
all the time.
What'd they say?
All the time. I've heard a lot of things I can't necessarily say, but me, I don't talk on the field. So for me, I'd be silent, and I would inspire a lot of people to talk. Because they think, oh, you're being tough, you don't talk. Because I'm so focused on what's going on, I don't talk. I only talk to my guard. I talk to my quarterback when I'm making the calls, but I don't talk to the defense. I'm not a talker.
That kind of freak them out?
Yeah, I guess. I don't even worry about what they're saying because I'm so focused on what's going on. I have no room just to talk. You know what I mean?
As a competitor, how excited are you to get to go against the defensive linemen that are here at Ohio State and practice every day?
Again, that's another big reason I came here because I feel like with me just doing work, me doing training in high school against high school defensive linemen, I'm not going to get the same look that I'm going to get here. So going against the Tyreek Smith, going against the Tyler Friday, going against Zach Harris and all these other guys, I feel like that's going to be the best development that I can get. That's going to be the best competition I can get right now. And they're some of the top defensive ends in the country, so I put up good reps against them, that's going to improve my, stock and playing early. It's going to improve my ability because if they're the number 1, 2, 3 defensive ends in the country, when I go against number 4, 5, and 6, it's going to be simple, So that's my take on it.
Cincinnati and Ohio State have had kind of an unusual relationship over the years. I mean, the city of Cincinnati and recruiting players. There have been some here, but not like you'd think of a big major metro area. A lot of the GCL kids going to BC or Notre Dame or whatever, and then even like a Jackson Carmen's at Clemson. Did you grow up an Ohio State fan? Like, what made a big difference for you?
I personally grew up originally. I was a Redhawks fan. My whole family played for Miami Redhawks. That's where I wanted to go. Even when I offers from Clemson, Team Up North, Ohio State, I wanted the Miami University offer so bad. I wanted to, just because I grew up going to games all the time, I wanted to be a Redhawk. Even with, I had like 5 of the top 10 teams in the country offer me a sophomore, and I wanted to be a Redhawk. My mom was like, "Oh no, that's not the plan. Like, you can't be a Redhawk. All these Clemson, Ohio State, Team Up North offering you." I'm like, "What? Like this has been the dream." And then my dad's coaching Michigan State, so I had a good relationship with coach at Michigan State. So I always considered that. And I used to go to Alabama camps when I was little. So I was like, it's either between Alabama, Michigan State, or Miami University. So it would have been a strange top 3, but in my mind, that's what it was. And personally, that was like my internal top 3 until I visited here on the spring practice. Before they went to go play USC, and I met the players. I got to hang out with Michael Jordan, and I was with Coach Meyer, and that just changed everything for me. It messed up the top 3.
So you've heard of too big to fail. You were like too good to be recruited by the Redhawks. Is it fair to say you were not offered by the Miami Redhawks?
They did end up offering me, but it took a while though. They didn't offer me. I had an Ohio State offer. I took a visit. I didn't get an offer from them. I had a Clemson offer. They didn't offer me. Once I got the offer from the Team Up North, they invited me on a visit, and I got the offer. So it took a while. It was probably the hardest. People ask me, what was the hardest school? Hardest school was Miami University. That was the hardest school. I had to visit like 5 times before I could get the offer. It's crazy because my dad played there. He was a legend there. My cousin played there, and he was a beast, played Ben Roethlisberger. So, and my mom was his counselor. So we have so many connections there, so that was kind of strange. But, yeah.
When you got that offer, was that the most excited you got for any offer?
No, because it took so long. Okay. At that point, it would have been exciting if I would have got it early, even after getting Ohio State offer. I'm like, it took so long. So it took the excitement out of it,
What do you think you have to